about letting our hips hang neutrally underneath us. What is this? Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Now it's recording. All righty. So, recap on Foxtrot. We talked about our frame and posture. Knees are slightly softened, not like waltz, not way down here, just slightly softened for both guys and ladies. Our hips are hanging neutrally underneath us. We don't want to pinch our lumbar spine here, and we don't want to take our pelvis too forward. Right underneath us and maintain that area right there. So you can kind of practice that by moving from foot to foot with soft knees, just making sure that you're maintaining your bottom underneath you, underneath your rib cage. So after you've done that, and you find where that is, your spine should not be hurting or anything. Lift through your rib cage nicely, and then use your lats to pull your shoulders down. Continue to lift and project your collarbones up to the ceiling. Elongate the back of the neck and the front of the neck. And you'll be slightly shaping over to your left. Now my back does have somewhat of an arch to it, but that's okay because the spine naturally has a curve to it. So it's not forcing anything. We just don't want to force it past its natural curvature. So boom, and I have my bottom underneath me. My lumbar is not being pinched, nor is my middle spine or upper spine. And my neck is nicely elongated. Zoom from here. And so that's for the ladies. For the guys, we're same concept. Our knees are slightly softened. Our hips are underneath us. Our rib cages are lifted. Our lats are pulling our shoulders down, but not creating pressure on our partner. And same for the ladies' applies. We don't want to use our lats to pull our shoulders down, but then have all this tension in our hands. That puts a lot of weight on our partner. We should be light and effortless to our partner. So we're there. And then guys, we're also projecting our collarbones up, and as well as elongating our neck, just not with that backward shape that the ladies are doing. We're much more vertical towards our partner. Our hips and everything are tucked underneath us. Our bum is tucked underneath us. We're not straining our lumbar spine, middle spine, or upper spine. And then you can move between your feet with your partner prior to starting. We had that little drill also inside our Foxtrot, and this is moving on from our frame. So that was a recap on our frame. We had our drill that we did, and that was our rise and fall, and that was when you're just going side to side. So it doesn't matter what foot you start on, but your feet are collected, and you'll rise, pulling the heel up off the floor, up and down. No shaping in this, because we're just working on that rise and fall and leg control. So you go quick, quick, over the pencil, step over the pencil. I say step over the pencil, but you're not really, because you're not bringing your feet up off the floor. They're still tracing on the floor. So we go up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over, and just multiple times back and forth. Then you have the basic for the ladies. No rise on the first step. First step, no rise. 1, 2. 3, 4, we begin to rise, lifting our heel off the floor. And 5, 6, we have risen, and we're going up, down. On 6, at the end 6, you're down, you're lowered again. Your heel is on the floor. So you have from the back, slow, slow, up, down. One more time so you can get a visual on that. Slow, slow, up, down. And again, make sure you're taking long strides. Guys, same concept applies. No rise on that first step. Starting with your left foot, you'll go slow, slow, up, down. And from the back, you have slow, slow, up, down. So, one more time for you guys there. We have slow, slow, up, down. So, you can practice that multiple times, but remember that because it's a very basic thing and it sounds super easy. But when you start dancing with your partner, it's one of the first things. It's those fundamental basics that are usually the first things that go and that we forget about when we're dancing socially, competitively, wherever it may be, on a lesson. And those are the things that judges and coaches are really keeping an eye out for, and they're wanting to see that you are implementing them. Now, our sway, or our shaping. You're going to do your basics will be for the ladies. You'll go slow, slow, quick, quick, and back to neutral. And again, you're nice and shake to the side. You'll have slow, slow, quick, quick. And from the front for the ladies, so you can see. You'll start back on your right foot. Slow, slow. As you rise, shape, lower. So again, as you rise, you're shaping and lowering. One more time. You'll have slow, slow. Continue to shape. Guys, going forward, you'll have slow, slow. As I start to rise and that foot goes to the side, shape, down, neutral, as you start your next step. You have slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, and continuing on. From the back, so you can see one time for the guys. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. All right, so that's our recap on that. Hopefully that's helpful to you all. Moving into jives, you can go ahead and stop the recording on this one.